Will I grow up to be a man?
Good evening. Welcome to PM Magazine. I'm Don Moffat at the Niagara Falls Convention Center at a National Bicycle Association race. Tonight, we're going to meet the Racing Robbins family and see them in action at home and on the track. But first, here's Debbie with a look at the rest of tonight's show. Well, motocross is a lot like motorcycle motocross, except, of course, you don't have a motor. But the rules to the race are just about the same. Now, the Robbins family have been involved in bicycle motocross for about 4 years now. And their 4 children have got a living room full of trophies to show everyone just how good they are. We spent some time with the Robbins family as they prepared for and competed in the Eastern States Championship.
This isn't just another group of kids trying to be like Evel Knievel. These kids are practicing for bicycle motocross. It's a bicycle race where competitors not only charge from the starting gate to the finish line, but on the way they have to go over ramps, around obstacles, and through hairpin curves. There are 4 children in the Robbins family, and each of them, Roseanne, Joe, Kevin, and Billy, are actively involved in bicycle motocross. As soon as the last snowplow rides down their street, the Robbins are out getting in shape for the first big race of the season. Like stock car racers, the Robbins family has a sponsor for their races. A major bicycle manufacturer provides equipment and is available to make repairs during races. But when the kids are at home, repairs such as tightening and lubricating chains, fixing tires, and waxing the bikes are their responsibilities. Mary Ann and Bill Robbins are very proud of their children. They work with the kids on every aspect of racing, from the start of training right through the time when the last wheel crosses the finish line.
Everybody gets involved, and it's a family thing. Preparing for a race, and during the race, and even after a race. A couple days ago, we started working, building the jumps, starting gate, built them at the house, and we moved them in here Saturday and finished putting them together.
16-year-old Roseanne Robbins is the oldest of the Robbins kids, yet she's been racing the shortest amount of time. After watching her brothers race, Roseanne decided to give it a try and started last August.
What's the most exciting part about racing?
Going places and meeting new people that you race against that you never seen before in other districts.
Each race is equally important because the place in which you finish determines the number of points you get. At the end of the year, the points are added up, and the total number is what moves you up or down in the standings. 15-year-old Joe Robbins has been racing for the past 5 years. It's the competition Joe likes most about racing, and he's worked out his own method for attacking a course.
I just think about the start and I just get a good start, because that's where you sit the race at the start. And then you gotta think about the first jump, you gotta pull up so you can stay low on it. And the rest you just pedal as fast as you can.
Number 27, Joe Robbins, it's Russ now in the lead. Robbins pushing. They're still playing back in the pack. Robbins goes down. Russ holds on to his lead.
I would say that there's the competition between my own 4 is close, and it's something that they do respect each other. But if they were racing in the same race, they would give it all. They would not hold back because their brother's behind them or in front of them or whatever.
I just try to do my best, and I don't win all the time, and they don't win all the time.
Kevin Robbins, who is 13, thrives on competing against riders who he thinks are better than him and realizing he's just as good as them.
It's something I might have done or would have liked to have done when I was growing up, and seeing the kids out there makes me feel good. It really does.
The youngest Robbins, Billy, has been winning a lot lately. He started racing 4 years ago when he was 7. Now, he's the top-ranked rider in his family, as well as the top-ranked rider in his hometown of Niagara Falls, and he's ranked 19th in this 5-state district. This race is special for Billy. He's competing against the #1 rider in his district, and if he wins, it'll bring Billy one step closer to his goal of being tops in his district and wearing #1 on the front of his bike.
I'd block everything out and concentrate on the start and the jumps.
When your daughter or son is out there on a starting gate, you can just, the adrenaline just gets flowing, and it's just an exciting thing.
Wheels on the board. First. Watch the legs. Oh.
Here they go. The interrupted at number 19 and 333. We're ahead of number 19, Billy Robbins. Hold it up on the right wheel. Super rider, he's got the pole shot, he's got the lead, he's got everything right now. This Robbins.
By the way, the next race that the Robbins family will compete in will be this month, when they move from an indoor track to an outdoor one.
Gentlemen, the film you are about to see involves bicycle racing, but it's a different type of bicycle racing, not like you see on the Olympics. It involves a 20-inch bicycle with knobby tires similar to motorcycles. The difference being that you pedal them, you don't start the engine. BMX is fairly new to Western New York. It started in Southern California in the early 70s and slowly spread. Last year, Niagara Bicycle Motocross Park in Niagara Falls opened its door at its new outdoor track, and the racing has been hot and heavy ever since. Because of the interest that's developed in BMX, this year Niagara BMX Park opened an indoor racing facility that will run almost year-round in Ransomville, New York. Now, BMX is a little bit different than any other type of youth-oriented sport. It does not involve team competitiveness. Every rider rides on his own. He wins or loses by himself. He doesn't have to rely on 8 or 9 other team members. The film you are about to see in the next half hour will include major footage from a race that happened on June 8th at Niagara BMX Park, which was the National Bicycle Association's Spring National East. It involved riders from all over the country, including Florida, many riders from the New Jersey area, and several from the Michigan area.
Okay, race number 1, ready to go. 700 now. We have Russ Hill, Shannon Bobberry, Mike DeMille, Chris Bolton, and Lance Crittup. Anytime you're ready, Jer. 700 now, it's off the gate. This is the Nationals. That Chris Bolton pulls a hole shot. Shannon Bobberry on the inside. Mike DeMille going for the first turn for the tabletop. That's Chris Bolton, Mike DeMille, and Shannon Bobberry over the tabletop. On the back, sweeper there. Chris got the lead. Over that job, Chris Bolton, he's been hot lately. He's got the lead coming into that berm. Mike DeMille, Shannon Bobberry, that's how they're running into the chamber here for the power Promotions coming into the tower turn. Chris going into the whoop-de-doos with Mike DeMayo and Shannon Bobberry coming to the last turn. 700 hours. And the winner's going to be Chris Bolton. Race number 6, 10-11 now. Rich Chavada, Troy Watkins, Russ Pearson, Anthony Remo. Okay, the gate's down. 10-11 now. And Russ Pearson pulls the whole shot with Remo on the outside. It's Pearson Remo going for the tabletop. Over the tabletop, coming in the back straightaway. That's Rider 2. No, that's Troy Watkins got the lead. Troy Watkins with Pearson and Anthony Remo. Coming around the tower turn. 2F is Troy Watkins. Oh, he goes in a little wide. Stony on first place, going into whoopie-doos. Oh, he slips on pedals. Yeah, and Pearson on the outside, coming in, and the winner's going to be Russ Pearson takes the first. Race number 7, 10-11 odds. Keith Platt, Brian Meeker, Jason Johns, Scott Cater, and Robert Nye. Okay, 10-11 hours off the gate, going for the hole shot. And that is Robert Nye, pulls the hole shot. Going into the first turn. Over the tabletop. Bob Nye coming around, and got the second rider coming around. Bob Nye with 349 is running second. Scott Cater, it's Nye Cater coming into the sweeper. For the whoop-de-doos, Bob Nye, Scott Cater, and I can't read that number plate. And the winner's going to be Bob Nye, Scott Cater, and race number 10, 12 now, Phil Townsend, Kenny Wilma, Larry Holhauser, Rich Jensen, Franco Burrow, and Bob Kurtro. Okay, gate's down, go for the first jump. And Holhauser with Townsend on the inside. Townsend on the inside with Holhauser. Holhauser takes the lead. And it's Townsend over the tabletop, coming into the back straightaway. Got the third rider coming on there. Holhauser, Townsend, and 192 it looks like. 170, Rick Jensen. Holhauser got the lead, coming into the tower turn. Goes on, he spins out, goes a little wide, and Townsend takes over first place. Holhauser, Jensen's got to go straight for third. Bowman coming in. This could be Townsend, Holhauser, and oh, Jensen just made it. Jensen just made it. Wheel cross before. Race number 11, 12 novice. Mike Morgan, Jeff Munchen, Chris Villani, James Payne, James Trapp, and Chris Venti. Okay, gets down, going for the hole shot. And Jeff Munchen pulls the hole shot. With Morgan on the outside. Oh, just slipped up. Morgan with Chris Venti running second. It's Morgan and Venti on the back straightaway. Morgan, Venti, and Payne running third. Oh, they're tight. Going three of them. One goes high. Payne goes high. And it's still Morgan, Venti, and Munchen coming into the whoop-de-doos for the final turn. Mike Morgan, he shot out there like a cannon, and he takes the first. Mike Morgan, Chris Venti second, and third's going to be Jeff Munchen.
Boy, Dennis, the weather out here is really some today, isn't it?
Well, it's really cold, Dick, and being behind the airport on Packard Road, that wind just comes right out of the north, and it's really shaking people up today. It's mighty cold.
Yeah, well, one thing, though, there's nothing short on action out here today, huh?
They're racing, they're really smoking today. All these riders from all over the country, they're really doing a good job. And our local riders are showing such an improvement from last year.
Yeah, well, that's, you know, I've only been in this a couple of weeks, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to have two of my boys I know racing.
Well, I'm sure you'll be proud of them. They'll get out there and they'll do their best for you.
Okay, we'll be going right back to the races. So, Dick Saker and
Race
Dennis.
Number 12, 13 hours.
Right,
Bob
bye.
Stanley, Gary Sato, Jerry Chambers, Tony Clota, Kevin Johns, and Eddie McCord. Get the gates down, go for the first jump. And then Bob Stanley pulls the hole shot. Going into the first jump. Oh, we got to write her down. Bob Stanley got the hole shot. Coming on the back straightaway. Got the second rider. Stanley and there's Anthony Pluto running. Eddie McCord running third. And Stanley, Pluto, and McCord. 1, 2, 3 coming on the sweeper here. It's the tower turn. Bob Stanley going in the whoop-de-doos. Oh, we got a close race between second here, going in the whoop-de-doos. And the winner's going to be Bob Stanley, second. And Pete Bruce, Eddie McCart. With the spectators. With the spectators, please back up there. Spectators. That little boy standing right there. You're going to get hit running coming off that turn. Race number 13, 1200 powder puffs. Anne-Marie Craig, Sue Amon, Penny Foshi, and Lisa Prinoff. 1200 powder puffs off the gate. And Sue Amon pulls the whole shot. Goes into the first shot. That's Amon Craig. Over the tabletop. Sue Amon from Spencerport and Craig running second. And Penny Foshi running third on the back straightaway. Going on the sweeper, Sue got the lead out in front with Ann Craig and Penny Foshi coming into the tower turn. Susie Amon coming in the final turn. And she's going to take the first, Sue Amon. Second's going to be Ann Craig. Okay, the gate's down. And rider 14, Buddy Kors with Steve Gate side by side. Kors, he's pulling the whole shot. He's got the speed and the back straightaway. He's got the power. It's Kors. Look at him do some shots out there. Kors and rider 209. That's Jimmy Fisher. Kors wins. McGay's taking over second place. Fisher's got the lead now. Fisher, McGay's and Kors coming in their final turn. That's going to be Fisher, McGay's and Kors. Please stay off the track over here, please. Riders coming around here. These riders are coming in here, and someone's going to get run into. What'd you say, Julie? Julie. There are no riders behind or in front of the spurs, please. Right, any place in that infield, you got all over there. Race 20, 15 expert, Dave Hyder, Joe Rollins, Andy Ross, Steve Malaguti, John McVicker, and Duncan Tyler. Okay, 15 experts off the gate, going for the whole shot. And on the inside, Joe Robbins, John McVicker, and Dave Hyder on the tabletop. Hyder and McVicker on the back straightaway. Joe Robbins, he is hot out there smoking. Robbins, Hyder, McVicker going for the tabletop. Or into the tower turn. Robbins, Hyder, and McVicker in the whoop-de-doos coming into the final turn. And the winner's going to be Joe Robbins, Dave Hyder, and John McVicker. 16 novice, 21, Bob Durfee, Scott Stewart, Bill Menchen, Brian Durr, Sales Enschel, Joe Leeper, Mark Foreman, and Marty Cole. Okay, the gate's down, 16 novice. Oh, they're tight, going into the first down. And looks like Marty Cole pulls the whole shot. Bill Menchen over the tabletop. It's Cole. And catch the second rider coming around. 46. Brian Durr, it's Cole, Durr, and Menchen going for the jump. On the back sweeper for the tower turn. Marty Cole, Durr, and Bill Menchen. Oh, they're tight going into the whoop-de-doos. And the winner's going to be Marty Cole, Durr, and Bill Menchen. Race number 22.
Guy from NBL wants to talk to you.
Talk to who?
Protest. That kid that lit off the berm over there when I was passing.
Say that again?
The guy over there said for you to come down to pass the NBA.
I'm up here announcing.
Hey, Dennis, you want to come up to the tower for a minute? Race 22.
Don't go away.
16 experts. Bubba Carver, Mark Foster, Art Zimmerman, Hank Rudd, Jim Smith, Mike Neroff, Greg Evanson, and John Chacko. Okay, 16 experts off the gate, going for the whole shot. And Bubba Carver pulls the whole shot. It's Carver in. That's the second rider with number 5, Carver in. Foster got second. Smith, it's Carver, Foster, Smith, going in the tower turn. 64, Bubba Carter, Mark Foster, Jim Smith, and rider 15, Mike Yeroff. And the winner's going to be Bubba Carter, Mark Foster, and Jim Smith.
What do they want me down there for?
They don't want you.
Oh, they want you to announce the rider number to go to the office.
What rider is it?
Joe Martin. That's what they want.
Joel Martin. Where's Joel Martin? You wanted it at the office over there. Joel Martin? Race 23, 10 and under open. Troy Watts, Keith Glad, Anthony Ramos, Troy Reds, and Dan Ricker, 10 and under open. Okay, 10 under open, off the gate. And Reds on the outside, pulls the low shot. Dan Ricker, boy, he's been hot lately. That's Randy Ricker, going for the tabletop. Over the tabletop. Troy Reds and Rider 2 is taking over second place. Troy Watkins, that's Reds, Watkins, and Ricker. Back on our back sweeper between Watts and Richter. Reds going into the tower turn here. And the final turn.
At Niagara BMX Park, we race every Sunday. Gates open at 12 noon. Registration is from 12 to 1 p.m. It's real easy to find. From Buffalo, you exit off Interstate 190 at Packard Road, which is Route 182, and we're exactly 1 mile east of the thruway. Just follow the signs. Gates open at 12 noon, and registration is
Whether you're into 10-speed, BMX, three-wheelers, tubes, tires, LaSalle Bike has it. Service, repairs, bike accessories, go to your one-stop bike shop, LaSalle Bike, 8620 Pine Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Friendly people to serve you, and to top that, know how to handle any problem you may run into. So, talk to Dennis or Keith. You're on the right track when you go to LaSalle Bike, where they have over 80 Schwinn models in stock. And if you're as serious about BMX as we are, give us a call today at 297-7990. That's LaSalle Bike, 8620 Pine Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. 297-7990. The Spring Nationals East is being brought to you by the Bike People, LaSalle Bicycle Shop, 8620 Pine Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York.
You know, Dick, every Sunday before we let a rider ride on the track, it is mandatory that he have a proper safety-approved helmet, either a motorcycle or snowmobile type, or a regular BMX helmet. For the beginners that are coming out, if they don't have a helmet available that day, we do have helmets at the track that we will loan them. Every Sunday or every Friday night when we race, the bicycle must pass a safety inspection. It is inspected by qualified technical people to make sure it's safe, that there's nothing loose on the bike or anything protruding, such as sharp edges or anything like that. All the riders, they are broken down into different categories depending on their age and experience, starting with the beginners and working up to the expert riders.
How about sex?
Oh, we got a lot of girls out there racing. We have 2 powder puff classes, 12 and under powder puff, and a 13 and over powder puff. And some of these girls do race with the boys in the open classes.
Coming, go off the gate, going for the... And we've got Ross Foster on the inside. It's Ross Foster and Durfee going for the main. Hank Ross out there. He is smoking Durfee. Foster goes down. Smith, Eamon running third now. And Sal running fourth. It's Ross, Durfee, Eamon, and Sal Echo, 32, going in the whoop-de-doos. And it's going to be Ross, Durfee, Eamon, and Echo. We got And the gate's down, going for the main. And they are tied on the inside. It's McVicker, Stewart, and Legase. Three of them. It's still McVicker. Stewart's got the lead. McVicker and Legase on the back straight. Oh, Stewart, he is pouring it on. Scott Stewart with Legase running second. McVicker and Tyler on the back sweeper. Scott Stewart on the torquer. He is smoking today. And second is Legase. McVicker and Tyler going into the last turn. And it's going to be Stewart, Legase, Tyler, and McVicker will go to the main. Race number 3, 8-9 novice. This is the main, guys. This is the main. Dan Kurtrio, Mike Dury, Brad Platt, Mark Wilmot, Tom Schuzik, Wayne Penwright, Charles Abbott, and Tom Rubo. First to fourth trophies today. Gates down, going for the hole shot. And it's Schuzik on the outside. On the inside, it's Kurtrio, Penwright. 1, 2, 3. Dan Kurtrio's got the lead with Penwright and Schuzik going on the back straightaway. Dan Kurtrio with Wayne Penwright pouring on. Tom Schuzik and Brad Platt, Keith Platt running forward on the sweeper here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're still hanging on. Dan Kurtrio coming in the tower turn, breaking with Wayne Penwright, Tom Schuzik, and Keith Platt coming into the final turn. And it's going to be Dan Kurtrio, Wayne Penwright, Tom Schuzik, and Brad Platt. Race number 4, 10-11 novice. This is the main. Troy Watkins, Russ Pearson, Anthony Remo, Robert Nye, Jason Johnson, Brian Meeker, and Keith Platt. This is the main. Going for the trophy. And number 2, he's been hot all day. That's Troy Watkins, got the lead. Pearson and rider 58. That's Anthony Remo on the back straightaway. It's Watkins, Remo, and Pearson. I believe Robert Nye pulls in the third place on the sweeper. It's Watkins, Remo, and Nye with Pearson. With Platt moving up, going into whoop-de-doos. Watkins still got the lead. Coming in the final turn, it's going to be Watkins, Remo, Nye, and Platt. Race number 5. Franco Primo, Rich Youngson, Larry Holhauser, Bill Townsend, Mike Morgan, Jeff Mention, James Payne, and Chris Venti. This is the main, 12 novice. 12 novice off the gate, going for the hole shot, and Franco pulls the hole shot. No, it's home time. Oh, Franco goes down, 3, 4, and pile off. Oh, riders down over there, riders down. We got 4th place we're going for. It's Morgan, Holhauser, Mention, 4th place is Payne. Rider down over there. Please stay off the track. Rider down. We got Morgan, Holhauser, Mention. 4th place is still pending over there. And the winner's going to be Mike Morgan, Larry Holhauser, Jeff Mention. And down over there. Riders down. We got Joe Bowden. He is hot with Fry, Byers, and 168. Wayne Heinrichs on the sweeper. It's Bowden, Fry, Byers, and Heinrichs going into whoop-de-doos in the final turn. And the winner's going to go to Joe Bowden, Steve Fry, Rich Byers, and Mike Heinrich. Case down 15 novice going for the hole shot. And Jody Cook with all bunched together. Jody Cook, he's out there smoking. On the back straightaway with rider 1726, John Hannon. It's Cook, Hannon, and David Day working in there. David Day taking over 3rd. Going on the sweeper. It's Cook, Hannon, and Day. Going into whoop-de-doos. Hannon charges higher. It's Cook, Hannon, and Tom Zimmerman. And it's going to be Jody Cook, Hannon, David Day, and Tom Zimmerman. What a race. Race number 8. 15 expert main class. Rich Turp, Kenny Amon, James Fisher, Buddy Kors, Dave Hyder, Joe Robbins, John Vicker, and Duncan Tyler. And the gate's down. 15 experts going for the hole shot. Oh, they are tied. Going in the first turn. Oh, 3 of them side by side. Over the jump. 3 of them on the back straightaway. It's Fisher, Robbins, and Tyler going in a turn. Fisher, Robbins, all there riding hard. And Durfee going on a sweeper. Fisher, Robbins, Tyler, oh, going in a turn. It's tied. It's still Fisher, Robbins, Tyler, and Durfee in the final turn. And it's going to be Fisher, Robbins, Tyler, and Durfee. Good racing. Good racing. Clear the track, run the trophy dash. One trophy only. The trophy dash is one trophy. And gets down, there's it for the trophy dash. And 209, he smokes right out there. That's Jamie Fisher with Bubba Carver and Joe Bowden on the back straightaway. It's Fisher, Carver, and Bowden over the jump going in. Oh, Fisher goes wide. Oh, it might be a changeup. No, it's still Fisher. Bowden takes over second place. Cook running third now. Going in a tower turn. Fisher all by himself and new up-to-dos in the final turn. And the trophy dash winner goes to Jamie Fisher. Okay, we're going to start out with the biggie, the guy that made it all day long, riding. And for the trophy dash goes to Jamie Fisher. Where is he? Nice riding, Jamie. Good going, Jamie. Nice riding. Because he wants me to have fun. And the 7 novice. Fourth place goes to Russ Hill. Where's Russ? Nice going, Russ. Come up and receive your trophy. Nice racing, Russ. Third place goes to Shannon Bomberry. Nice riding, Shannon. Second place goes to Mike DeMeo. Nice riding, Mike. Big one, huh? And now this rider is now an expert, Chris Bolton. Nice riding, Chris. All day long, rode really good. All of them did. I'm proud of every one of them. And 7 experts. Fourth place goes to Gary Craig. Where's Gary? Nice going, Gary. Third place goes to Wayne McKee. Nice riding, Wayne. Second place goes to Jerry Fisher, a brother, right? JJ. Nice going, JJ. And first place goes to... Can't figure it out. Jamie Spotted Owl. Where is he? Nice riding, Jamie. He's cold. Nice ride. In the 8-9 novice. Fourth place goes to Brad Platt. Where's Brad? Nice riding, Brad. Third place, Tom Struzak. Where's Tommy? Nice going, Tom. Second place, Wayne Penride. Nice riding, Wayne. This guy is unreal. He's now an expert. Dan Kurtrell, where is he? Smoked him all day long. 8-9 experts. Fourth place goes to Derek Smith. Nice going, Derek. Third place goes to David Joss. Nice riding, Dave. Second place, Dion Rickard. Nice riding, Dion. And first place, this guy was unreal today, Roy Ratch. He smoked them all day. Nice going, Roy. 10-11 novice. Fourth place goes to Keith Platt. Where's Keith? Keith, there he is, right behind you. Nice riding, Keith. Third place goes to Robert Nye. Nice going, Bobby. Second place goes to Anthony Remo. Rode good today, Anthony. And first place, Troy Watkins. Where's Troy? Super rider. Nice going, Troy. And 11 experts. Fourth place goes to Peter Brownell. Where's Pete? Nice going, Pete. Third place goes to Alan Ross. Where's Alan? Nice going, Alan. Second. We got a lot of them.
Second place goes to my own truth. Billy Robbins, where is he? Where? Nice riding, Billy. And first place goes to Peter Jumsky. Where's Pete? Nice riding, Pete.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want.
In its spring spectacular motocross race Sunday at the Niagara Falls Convention Center, the race prompted Wes Goforth to do a little examination of the sport.
Bicycle racing does look different than other sports, but it takes on many of the same characteristics as the others. The sport is in the competition of it all. Youth seems to be one of the secrets. Gary, how come you'd rather be here than out playing baseball or something?
Well, I think it's a funner sport than, you know, playing baseball. It's something that my father started up with, something I want to keep up with.
Now, you're 8 years old, but you've raced against 10-year-olds before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
And how'd you do?
Okay, I've won a first against them.
And it looks easy until you try. Is there a real secret to being a good rider?
Yeah, practice.
Here's the easy way. While I cannot tell you how to be a good motocross bicycle rider, I will give you a few pointers. Don't wear white pants when you're out on the track practicing in muddy weather. Do practice, though, especially if you're a little out of shape. And get ready to have a good time. Wesley Goforth, News Center 2 Sports in Niagara Falls.
Wes kind of reminded me of Terry Bradshaw for some reason there with that hat on. Incidentally, it's not too late to enter Sunday's big race. You can enter tomorrow between 4 and 8 o'clock at the Niagara Falls Hilton.
Come big wheels in Niagara Falls, New York this weekend. These bitty bikers were out practicing this afternoon for Sunday's big bike motocross races at the Falls Convention Center. The racers range in age from 8 to 18, and while the event is being billed as a spring spectacular, the kids and their parents are more concerned about the fall.
You have to wear an approved helmet, either motorcycle or BMX. You have to have long pants. As you can see, most of them are padded, and you have to have long sleeve shirts and mouth guards.
The races begin on Sunday morning at 10 in the Falls Convention Center, and there are also events for men and women bikers.
It was just a great time for everybody, and I think you're going to get a good idea of what took part out there as we watch this piece right now. So let's take a trip out to the Niagara Falls Convention Center.
A large crowd was on hand this past Sunday afternoon out at the Niagara Falls Convention Center to view the second annual BMX Can-Am motocross bicycle races. A celebrity race took place that afternoon as well, including Chuck Mandrell from WJJL, Dan Leonard from WJJL, and the midday man Mike Benson from WJJL. We had a great time, including Larry Pacifico from Honey's Pizzeria, one of the sponsors of the race, and yours truly, Bob Kaczynski, took part. As you can see, they equipped us with the helmet, the bicycle, also took some precautionary methods and taped down our cuffs to make sure they did not get caught in the chains of the bicycles. BMX has been a popular sport throughout the area and has really caught on. There are 2 tracks in the local area, both located in the town of Niagara, and this was my first chance to actually take a trip on one of the courses. The courses in the summer do take place on a dirt track. As you can see here, we're riding in the convention center on the cement. That woman right there, seen on the left of your picture, she was in the 35 and over category, took second in the pro category that afternoon. And the fans are really excited about what they were about to see.
Here we go. Wheels engaged. Watch the light.
Beat 'em up.
From Kaczynski second. Number 40, Hunter will take the third.
Tell you, that first jump, Chuck, I don't know, was that over hills on the bars? Here, Hoyt. I come down in the middle bar.
All I remember is the thing going down, looking up, and you guys are going over the jump. Wait a minute.
All right.
Holy man.
There he is. That's the winner, the champion.
Wait. I gotta get in here. Wait, get all in here. We tried.
Even beat the pros were in there. Got it. Harder than eating cookies. I want to go again. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's go again.
Okay, fourth place goes to Chuck Van Drow. Third goes to Dan Leonard. Whoa! Second goes to Bob Kaczynski. And the top rider, number 1, from WWL 1440 is Mike Besson.
Mike, get in there. Well, we did have a good time. The handsome trophies were given to us was much appreciated. We had a chance to talk to Mr. Bill Robbins after the event and ask him a little bit about what happened on that Sunday afternoon. Bill, it's quite a crowd we got out here this afternoon, and basically, how many people would you say have come down so far to see the races?
Spectators and participants, I'd say there's probably about 4,000 to 5,000 people here today.
Now, we had a lot of racers involved. In fact, they're still going on with the semifinals. How many participants did you have?
About 650, Bob. Pretty good turnout today.
What's one of the farthest parts of the country that the racers have come to compete in today's race?
We have as far as Florida here today. Florida, yeah.
How are they doing so far? Do you know offhand?
Pretty good. Usually when they come up that far, they're good riders.
And what about some of our local participants? What are some of the names that have done so good so far this afternoon?
We have, in the pros, we had an $800 pro purse. We have Steve Gase that took second place, walked away with $180 today. That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad for an afternoon's work.
Right.
Now, you're going to start racing when out there on Hasley Drive?
In May, first part of May, second Sunday in May.
And what about the local participants that maybe they've watched our program tonight and they decided they'd like to try the sport? How can they get involved?
It's just basically coming out to the track, having a 20-inch bicycle, and the rider with a few parts on his bike, and himself just with long sleeve shirt and pants. That's basically in a helmet is what you need.
And maybe after a couple of weeks of racing, they'll be going home with the trophies like the rest of these fellas.
Definitely. Then they'll be hooked for sure.
Well, after that celebrity race, Bill, I'm going to retire for another year, I think. And though I would have to say, the sport itself, you know, when you stand and watch, you really can't appreciate what it's all about till you get out on the bike and you hit a couple of those jumps.
Yes, I tried it myself. I raced about 3 or 4 times, and you don't realize where the riders are, especially with the helmets and everything, and what is involved in going over the jumps and everything else. So it is a lot harder than what it looks. It takes a little bit of skill, but it's just like anything else. The more you practice, the better you get.
Get them ready, guys. Wheels in the gate. Watch the lights.
Right back with more Sports Wrap-Up.
I think the Dolphins are going to be a little confused when they play Sunday at Rich Stadium because the weather is going to be so mild. We're going to be into the low 60s, undoubtedly, and they're going to be so confused they're not going to know what hits them. And the Bills will probably be hitting pretty hard, I would imagine. Well, today our high was 61 degrees, the low of 41 in Niagara Falls at the Convention Center on Sunday. It's the Can-Am BMX Classic. And here's some of the riders right here. How many altogether? A lot of people, right? Yeah, about 1,000 bicyclists riding in the falls at the Convention Center on Sunday. You may want to, well, why don't we ride around here a little bit? You still give lessons here? Is it still easy to ride a bike? I guess. Back inside, Don.
Not bad. Okay, thank you, Tom. On tonight's Eyewitness
at 6, Stan Coleman with the young men and their machines. Their BMX
Stan's storybook, a sport where each man stands alone. The goal is to be the leader of the pack. Well, among them, one man stands out. More often than not, you'll find him leading the pack.
Sitting atop his bike, 17-year-old Joe Robbins looks like a knight on a gleaming silver steed. He is a modern-day gladiator, a BMX racer. BMX racing is a sport of young men and machines, of speed and endurance. It is the same as racing motorcycles without the roar of the engines. But the roar of the crowd is there for Joe Robbins of Niagara Falls, a champion. What do you get out of this when you ride? I mean, why not basketball, football, or something like this? What do you get out of it?
Well, if you win, you win by yourself, or if you play on a team, then if you lose and the whole team loses, and, it's not an individual sport where if you win, you can say you won by yourself.
919 riders from the Northeast entered the Can-Am BMX Classic at the Niagara Falls Convention Center yesterday. Many of them went home losers, taking home broken bones, broken machines, and broken pride.
Yeah, 50-24 cruiser action, Joey Robbins, 35 in the middle.
But in the 3 divisions he entered, Joe Robbins was a winner, maybe someday destined to turn pro in this edition of Stan's Storybook.
Stan told me he was going to do this.
Get bounced around the way they do and still manage to have so much fun. Motocross has such a strong following that some folks don't even wait for their first motorcycle to get a taste of it. Just like these guys. These kids are racing bicycle motocross. Hundreds of boys and girls have come from all over the country to these national championships in Stony Point, New York. This course is loaded with turns, bumps, and jumps. And for these riders, it's every bit as challenging as the motorcycle event. You might guess that these bicycles are not your average department store variety.
Sealed bearings, precision headset, precision bearings, sealed, chrome moly frames, aluminum frames, everything for lightness, right? Like sealed bearing pedals for this less friction. Like
Like other sports, BMX has a language all its own. For instance, I say we're watching fast-pedaling bike riders taking jumps while being careful not to crash. They would say, these hot shoes are cranking and jamming, getting as rad as possible so when they grab max air, they don't bite it in a gnarly endo. You got that? And there are plenty of endos or crashes. But these kids literally bounce back and keep on going. Never mind the bruises. These kids are here to race.
No, just give me a Band-Aid. I gotta do this race. Just the sting? Yeah, it stings. It stings, man.
Never mind the tears. These kids, even the 6-year-olds, are here to race.
Finish up. Go ahead.
Never mind snapping a bike chain. These kids are here to race.
Come on, Brian.
I've got a cruiser at home that's worth over $700, but I think this one's worth about $450. Right now, I probably wouldn't be able to get much for it.
After almost 120 separate heats, this BMX crowns the winners in each class. And it's not difficult to tell who the winners are.
Will I grow up to be a man? Will I dig the same things that turned me? I look back and say that I wish I hadn't done what I did.
BMX find their own healing arm. Gnarly, real gnarly. Own unique way of cooling off. Gnarly, real gnarly.
Will I grow up to be